Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. Yeah! So, as you can see, we've done a little bit of work here. We have actually, well, I guess I have kind of fleshed this out a little bit. Quite happy with the way it's worked out so far. You can see that kind of hidden the drills. Obviously, once the back of the ship goes in, those won't be visible. And I've got these landing gear working quite well. This is, if I put in any more blocks, it might be a little, no. If I put in any more blocks, it'll run into something because the landing gear itself is, well, large. I might be able to sneak in a few more, but I'm not going to risk it. There's just no reason to at this point. That's just adding weight for no reason, I think. Anyway, let me show you how it works. If I jump in here, I've decided to name it until we have a better name, but actually I'm kind of liking this. MBT1 for mobile-based thingy, because I just couldn't come up with a better name. Anyway, so landing gear rotors, if we hit reverse, and I get out of the way quickly, you can see that they come in and stop right there. They don't rub on anything. They don't break anything. I tried putting in some other blocks in other places here, and they were pushing or rubbing or causing damage or something like that. But this seems to be completely smooth. I've got them in on both sides. And at this point, I can just lock them in. So if I do LG, I can hit lock, and now, in theory, as we're flying around, this whole system won't shake. Because that's one of my bigger concerns. I don't want that shaking around and smacking into things, so let's do that one more time. Put them back down. LG unlock, LG rotors, reverse, and I'll have this all on timers with a button. Be able to do it in one button would be nice. And you can see that there's now some clearance there. I'm actually really tempted to grind out these couple of blocks and let it actually sit down, but not yet. Not quite yet. Let me show you around. I've got a couple of other things. As you can see, I put in a door here. This will be, I'm actually going to put another door in right behind this, and actually I think that's what we'll do this episode. That's going to be the back of the ship when we're disconnected and down on a planet, and it's going to be in between the front and back of the ship when we're connected with the larger section on the back. I'm not sure if it's going to be larger, but at least the parts that we don't need to have with us. This, as you can see, I put the airtight hangar doors all the way around, and I had to put this corner in. The inverted corner that's kind of supposed to be in this corner, unfortunately, is too big and was rubbing up against the conveyor. So I put in the regular corner, and it seems to work great and doesn't rub and doesn't cause any problems. And it kind of, it looks fine. It doesn't bother me. So let's see. I started working out here, and I have not decided. I think this is going to be our main hangar for at least, like, I kind of want to bring down a welder-grinder combo ship. Maybe something that can also be outfitted as a mining ship. I've done modular ships before where it's kind of a standard back to the ship, and then it has connectors that will connect into either a welder or a grinder or a drill setup. And I might do that again. Let me know if you want to see that. It works out pretty cool. Most of the time I prefer to have separate ships because the connection-disconnection process can take a little extra time that most of the time you don't want to deal with. But having a mining ship, I don't want to go down there yet, having a mining ship to, fly down and get the edges and not have to move this whole thing or in those situations where maybe a mine is up in the hills and this big ship isn't going to really handle that very well. Also, asteroids. This ship is not going to be great at getting stuff out of asteroids. So having a separate, smaller mining ship would be a good idea. Something that can fit through this space. However, I'm also thinking that the roof could be a larger set of doors, or maybe the side, and then this could be the main hangar. I also could have this the cockpit, or not the cockpit, the bridge. And apparently I forgot to turn off the sounds for my chat program there. So I'm going to go do that really quick here. Just going to go hit that button and hit the shut up and leave me alone, I'm recording button, and we're good. Anyway, so then down here, oh, I forgot to weld those up. Oh yeah, I'll get that later. Down here, we've got a nice little view for watching the mining process as it's going. Thought that would be nice to have. And I thought I put in it's funny. Thought I put in a spotlight over there so that we could see better. Let me go take a look. No, I didn't. Oh, I was playing around. I think I took it back out again. I was playing around with where I can put a spotlight. Oh, I remember now. I put one here, but it's kind of off to the side. It got some light down in there, but it'd be really nice if I could place it here. Unfortunately, it won't let me place a spotlight there because because it's in the way of the drills here. However, I've discovered that with these blocks that don't fill up the whole block, they a lot of times you can get them in there if you put if I lower the pistons. Let me just do that really quick. Let's go ahead and lower the top pistons. There it goes. If I lower the pistons, a lot of times it'll let me, once that full block gets passed, just gotta wait until, my goodness, that's slow. One of my commenters, oh, man, and of course I can't remember. I replied to the comment, and I can't remember now who it was. Suggested I could bump this up a bit. He said, I think it was 0.23 would be enough, but I'm going to go to just 0.15, add about 50%. I should be able to add this in now, maybe. Yep, there you go. See, as soon as the piston head gets passed, it lets me put it in. And since... That's bright. And since it doesn't actually fill the whole block... Oh, it kind of... Oh, no, there. See, there's space in there. It's not going to actually rub up against it. So top pistons or reverse. And we'll keep a good eye on that, because if that rubs up against that, we'll see it move, and we'll probably see some sparks. But if it doesn't, we'll probably be just fine. Any second now. If it's going to do it, it's going to do it in a few seconds here. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. There's plenty of space. No problem. All right, and that gives us lots of light down in the viewing area here. Upside down. I love doing the backflips like that. See how much light it gives us? So now we'll be able to see down in there, see what kind of ores we might have missed or whatnot without even leaving the ship. And this whole part of the ship will be pressurized. Because of, the airtight doors there, and we'll have airtight doors. I'm thinking either on the sides or in the top. All right. Anyway, we spent 10 minutes just looking around. So let's get over and start working on this connector system, because this is kind of the next thing that I'm a little worried about. So my thought is, if I have another set of doors, and I mean, I'm not sure if I can have them. No, I can't have them that close. I'm going to actually have to have it separate. So let's get ourselves the merge block back. Put it, I don't need that. So if I have a merge block here, Come on, where is it? There we go. If I have a merge block here, and I'll do another one on the other side as well, just for symmetry there. And then on the back, let's see. Also going to want up here. How tall is this ceiling right now? Is it just one block? It is. Okay. So I'm going to need to add some conveyors or whatnot here. Where are my conveyors? Oh, number 6 there. Okay. So I'm going to throw that there. We really only need one pipe coming down the middle, so I'll do this. I really don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we'll be adding one more layer above this that kind of hides all that. And that'll be the full height of the ship. So if I do this, and I add in... Nope. Hang on. Stop. I'm going to remove this. Because what I want to put in there is a connector. There we go. So now the back of the ship... Yeah. The back of the ship is going to have... Yeah. I'm thinking... Okay. Yeah. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put in... let's not put it there. I'm going to put this in just to kind of have a place for it. Just like that. And then I'm going to build out from there. And in the end, we're actually going to have a gap of sorts if we want to be able to actually disconnect this thing. So, oops. I don't think it's going to let me put in a merge block there. Ooh, it is. Hang on, let's see. Where are those teeth? Ah. Well, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Let me finish off the next little bits here. And I'll be right back. I think. Let's see. Yeah, so this block is getting... Am I actually recording? Oh. Haha. My headphones weren't on, so it sounded like I wasn't actually being recorded, but I was, so, you know, it's cool. Anyway, so this block is being powered, which means that these are merged. These are merged properly. It's a little weird that both sides aren't green, but there's no way that they... Like, I can't think of any way that that this one would be yellow without them being merged. So I guess we could figure this out. Hang on, let's try something. So I've got 9 total doors. So let's pop over this. I've got all these airtight hanger doors. These 3, I believe, are the ones in front of me. Completely wrong, but that's okay. The fact that that signal went through also says something. All right. So, oh, I kind of missed a few things up here. Let's toss these in, because those are going to stay as well. I'll weld those in later. So the idea is that if I were to say... Okay, I'm going to intentionally ruin this quick save. If this works the way I think, then turning off those merge blocks will make this whole thing simply fall off. Hit this button, find the merge blocks. I've got 8 of them, 4 on each side. So if I just turn these off, yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see happen. Good grief, I could actually... Well, that survived just fine. I could actually pick that up and put it right back on, but nah, it's a lot easier just to reload. Scientific discovery and scientific knowledge have been achieved only by those who have gone in pursuit of it without any practical purpose whatsoever in view. Max Planck? Come on, you can do better than that. All right. So, here's... Hey, look, now they're green. That's funny. That must have just been a bug. So, these merge blocks and this connector up here, which, by the way, if I were to have connected that, it also would not hit, or it would not have fallen. But the idea is that under normal circumstances, these 2 doors could be open, because I won't be, like, there's no way to actually pressurize this section because of these air or these blast door corners. They're not airtight. So I would normally just keep these open, and I'm going to throw in some more of blast door parts here. Do another blast door edge, probably this way, so that we're carrying less. So these are not connected on this side. They're only connected on this side. And I can do that all the way around, so it'll kind of feel like this is just all one enclosed area. And we can just walk right through there. You kind of get a bump when you walk, but well, that's a little unpleasant, but oh well. I wonder, I always use the corners because they kind of look better, but I wonder if these would work. Let's see. The blast doors, no, that's right. They actually have a gap on both sides, and I need a gap on the end, not on the side. I mean, like, yeah. Because there's a gap here that's not really visible until you actually finish it, and then you still can't really see it. Yeah, well, anyway. There is, technically, as far as the game's concerned, there's no connection here, and that's the important part. So what that means is that we could hit a button that would turn off these merge blocks and disconnect that connector, and out in space, this would just hang out there. We could set a GPS point, and we'd probably leave power, running to that, and it'll have its own, ion thrusters on it, so we'll be able to just leave that behind and land this front section on a planet, do our business, and then fly back up and reattach with the merge blocks and the connector. Cool, huh? That worked out better than I expected. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So, for the next episode, I want some thoughts on how what you thought of this. Have you tried this before? Is it gonna fail horribly? Let me know. I mean, I've never tried it before. I've tried things like it, but never something this big. That's for sure. I think it's gonna work out well. I got some more work to do. I got to put those blast door parts all the way around. I'll probably do them around here so it looks nice while we're walking through. I might replace this with blast door as well. And we'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll play with it between this episode and next, play with a few different designs. And then next time, I think we'll work on the bridge. We'll see. We'll see. Got a lot of work to do on the bridge here. And, here we go. There's my ramp. I've got to figure out a place for the power systems that are going to be in this part. So I'm thinking I'll probably put something down here for power. Also, since I'm going to be using hydrogen, I'm going to need a spot for all of the oxygen generators and that kind of thing. I was thinking about trying to figure out a way to use this space up here. I got to be careful not to, I can't do anything that's going to get in the way of these pistons. That's the hard part. But I might be able to just kind of fill this space with oxygen generators, because I'm going to need a lot of those for hydrogen. I can also make wings out the side here. That might actually be a better idea, because I'm going to have to find places for all my thrusters. Anyway, so many things to do. Also, hey, on a side note, I noticed today that we hit 100 subscribers. It's exciting for me, I mean, sure, it's not millions, but it's 100. That's good, right? I'm excited about it. I mean, I've never had 100 subscribers before. It feels a little bit like celebrating a child's first birthday. Like it's like they're not even going to remember this. But it's exciting anyway. It's a milestone. So, yep, 100 subscribers. And if you've already subscribed, if you're one of those 100 people, thank you very much. If you have not yet subscribed, hey, be in on the first 1,000, Subscribe now, and you can say, hey, I was subscribed to Epic Tech before it was the most popular channel on all of YouTube. Because that's definitely going to happen. Anyway, thank you so much to all my subscribers and to all the people watching, and to all the people thumbs upping. I'd say thank you to all the people thumbs downing, because honestly, I want feedback. But I have never had a thumbs down yet. So, feel free, hit the thumbs down button, but just do me a favor and leave a comment. Tell me why you hit thumbs down, because I want to make this channel better and better for everybody. And other than that, all I can say is thank you, and I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.